Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the NWA Atlanta Heavyweight Championship! And now, introducing first the challenger. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 251 pounds, Andy Anderson! And his opponent, from the Mushroom Kingdom, weighing 227 pounds, the NWA Atlanta Heavyweight Champion, Drew Adler!
Vanskeeny here alongside Big Chad. Once again, coming back from the intermission here. Andy Anderson, the challenger, taking on Drew Adler, the champion. NWA Atlanta heavyweight title is on the line here. Referee Tristan Michaels is in charge of this matchup. Andy Anderson and Tradition have run roughshod over NWA Atlanta here for the last couple of months, and they have done nothing but attack Drew Adler as well as the Beautiful Ball Besties have gone on to to attack and to win the. Whoa! Andy Anderson hitting an F5 on Drew Adler there, but that's not all it's going to take. Anderson getting him up. Wow, that was a little quick action there. Wasn't expecting that. Absolutely. Trying to set up the matchup here just a slight bit here before we got into some heavy action and a 2.5 count there for Andy Anderson on Drew Adler, but they have come from behind, attacked Drew Adler here. Back and forth Tradition, Tyson Dean, the Beautiful Ball Besties, and Andy Anderson have done so, and they have made no mistake about it. Andy Anderson has set sights on the NWA Atlanta Heavyweight Championship, and that's what he's going for here tonight as he takes on Drew Adler. Andy setting him up for a suplex here in the ring, right in the center of the ring. Big suplex here. Drew, we saw here a few weeks ago a 6-man tag team match. Drew Adler, Bill the Butcher, and Payne taking on the Beautiful Ball Besties and Andy Anderson. And that matchup ended in a complete disarray, tearing up the ringside area in Locust Grove. Andy with a knee lift right to the chest of Drew Adler. And we've seen Drew Adler take on all comers, and he has had a heck of a title reign here for the few months he's been champion here in NWA Atlanta. Anderson, the veteran move there, not going in under the go over from Drew Adler as Drew Adler was sent into the corner there. Adler with some boots to the stomach of Andy Anderson now. Anderson is reeling. Big Chad, what do you think Andy's going to have to do in order to beat Drew Adler and miss that super kick that boot to the face that Drew Adler uses as his finisher?
Well, actually, I think Andy needs to use his strength and keep the young man, the young champion grounded. Because if he doesn't, Drew can go from he can wrestle, he can fly, he can do anything else. Just keep him grounded and use his power to keep him down if he wants a chance at the NWA Atlanta title.
Great analysis there, Big Chad. I appreciate that. Andy with a clubbing blow right to the shoulders of Drew Adler. Wow, shot to the side of the head there. As well, referee Tristan Michaels had his hands full during the opening match. His return to call this title match, and he is going to be the referee, I believe, for the main event later this evening, the NWA World Title. Andy with a spine buster there. Adler getting turned around, kicking out after two, shaking off some cobwebs now.
But Andy's got a long road to hoe, man.
Yes. He is.
Drew Adler is one of the fightingest champions I think we've had here at NWA Atlanta. Andy is one of the most senior people here in this company.
Yes.
He's been here since the beginning. But Drew has been a fighting champion. He is every other week that we've been here, he's put his title on the line. He's done a fantastic job. So.
Absolutely. You're right there. And Andy going for a quick cover once again as Drew Adler tries to kick out. Andy's got to keep up the attack here. He's barking at Tristan Michaels now, but he is taking on Drew Adler here. Another shot right to the back of the shoulders. Anderson hitting that patented double-A spine buster there. Anderson going in underneath there. Adler going in. Anderson going for a clothesline. Adler with a head scissors sends Anderson down.
Drilled his head right into the mat.
Anderson did try to block it a little bit there, it looked like, but Adler wasn't able to get the full head scissors on as well. Tristan Michaels showing the 2 count. Anderson with a shot as Drew Adler goes to pick him up off the canvas. Anderson with a blow right to the midsection. And Anderson remains on the attack even though the head scissors happen. Drew, got a small package there, roll up. Just a 2 count there as Anderson kicks out. Boot to the face, It might be all.
2.
Drew Adler had him down there. Wow, we've seen Drew Adler win countless matches with this kick. I don't know how Anderson kicked out. He's pleading with Tristan Michaels. He thought he had 3.
That boot was heard all over the building, Vance.
Absolutely. Now Adler going up. He's climbing up the turnbuckle here. A high-risk maneuver on a powerhouse like Andy Anderson might just be what he has to do to win this matchup. Bouncing there, going for a 450, but lands on his feet. Anderson's talking. Anderson picks him up. Looks like he's going for a second F5. Tristan Michaels barely gets out of the way. Adler going for a kick in the corner, but misses as Anderson gets through. Anderson going for another F5. Let's see if he can get Big Drew up. He does. This might be all. Oh, my gosh. Drew with that is all.
They got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and new NWA Atlanta Heavyweight Champion, Andy Anderson.
Andy Anderson victorious over Drew Adler, hitting another F5. He started out the match with 1 and bookended it with a second F5 to defeat Drew Adler. Drew Adler's months-long, almost a year title reign here in NWA Atlanta has ended tonight. And now tradition, with the exception of the junior heavyweight title, has all 4 major belts. The tag team champions, both of those belts, the NWA Georgia heavyweight champion, and now the NWA Atlanta championship as Drew Adler is knocked out here in the ring. Andy Anderson victorious. Tradition, will this be the night of tradition where they win everything here and retain? We'll have to see.